Hi. Okay, now that a lot of people are on here, sorry. Please do not make excuses for the things that I said in the comments, please. Now that everyone's in here, I want a lot of my, followers who are Black and a part of the Black community to send me questions. I don't want, if, like, you guys start getting, like really, obviously I'm accepting, like, anger and stuff, but, if you guys start getting, like, really, really mean, I'm not going to engage in that. Like, I want to have, like, a productive conversation. Why did you cancel Nick videos over the same thing you did? Well, I didn't cancel him per se. I had a problem with his opinions about abortion, police brutality, and other things, and just being a Trump supporter. This girl said Black people send me questions. Well, that's the community who it affects, so a lot of people wanted to talk to me about it. So I would talk about it in a productive way. That's the point. I'm not trying to sound like ignorant or offensive. Why didn't you just tell us beforehand? This is something that a lot of people asked me about too. When I saw that video was posted, I'm not trying to make an excuse for myself, but I was so shocked that that existed, or that I talked like that, and that I said that, and that I said it so disgustingly and laughed in my stupid little face where I thought it was really funny. I'm really disappointed, I know, and I'm really sorry to you individually, and a lot of people are so disappointed, like heavy on that word. Why did you think using the hard R was okay, let alone saying the N-word? There is no excuse or reason. It was never okay. But I know that people want an explanation. I'm so sorry. User fat juicy cooch lips. Why did you lie and say it was 7 years ago? It wasn't. I understand that. When I saw the video, I didn't even remember how old I was in the video, or when it was from, or where I was when I made it. I thought that it was in 2014, but I was actually 14 in the video, to clarify, in those videos. And yes, the video in 2019 also, I was 17. I had the privilege as a white person to say that word in the song and be careless about it and not think twice about it, or think about who it affected. I had the privilege to sit there and be like, oh, this is fun, I'm rapping a song, and not think about why this is wrong, who it's hurting, why I shouldn't be saying that. I don't, like, this is so, like, if this was anyone else, I wouldn't, even though it's not my place to forgive, I would stand alongside the Black community and not forgiving me at all, the severity of the things that I said. But saying, why didn't I own up to it before? I really didn't know that these videos existed, or that I didn't even remember that I used to talk like that or say those things. And that's honest. That's not an excuse, because I still said it and it's everywhere. I'm not really trying to say that as an excuse, but that's genuinely why I didn't say that before. Yeah, all of my non-Black fans, stop. And a lot of the things you're saying in the comments, I don't even agree with. Like, making excuses for me, saying she's half Puerto Rican, that has nothing to do with it. Please do not say that. Please do not say that. You guys should be calling me out and about it and making me take accountability. Obviously right now I want to I want to hide and like get away from all this and like just get off the internet, but I need to sit here and really, like, this is horrible and so wrong, and I disappointed so many people. The things that I said were horrible and the worst. I'm just giving people an explanation. Are you racist though, Emma? Of course. No, I'm not racist. No. No. I let so many people down. If you're not the race that can say, you have no say if we forgive her or not. Exactly. IG.dl1 completely disagreed. Black people feel attacked because of the connotation behind the word when a white person says that. If you're not black, the N-word shouldn't be coming out of your mouth. I'm not saying this so like people forgive me, because I know all those videos are out there and how horrible it was and how I said it with the hard R and I laughed like it was funny and I thought it was a joke and I had the privilege to think that it was okay. I know that a lot of people are going to be like, you're done for. I will never support you. How badly that hurt and angered and disgusted me. Of course I know that, but it doesn't. They have a right to feel attacked, and it does harm them in many shapes and ways and forms. When someone's an advocate and they're being represented everywhere, the black community is putting trust in me and saying, oh, she cares, she wants to speak up on racial justice issues, she wants to talk about what's right, and then this shit comes out, how severe the language I was using was, how I thought it was funny and okay. No, people have very much a right to be mad. How did you forget, though? It wasn't so much that I forgot, it's that I didn't know that I was making jokes like that when I was at that age. I don't even remember the 9th grade. I don't want to talk about that, though, because I know it's going to sound like I'm making excuses when I'm really not trying to. I'm not, I don't want that. I don't want to talk about that because I don't want people to start being apologists and be like, she didn't even remember that she used to joke about that, because that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't matter. I still joked about it. I still said it. But that's my reasoning as for why I didn't come out and say, I was genuinely flabbergasted and mind blown looking at that, saying, I used to talk like that and think that was funny. I feel beyond disgusted and guilty and horrible. How old are you now? I'm 18. When did you come into awareness? Okay. Even though I've always since 2015, 16, I always I was aware about Black Lives Matter and just a lot of racial justice issues. I detested Donald Trump from the beginning, and just the racism that his racist ass passed from the beginning since the 70s, right? But I really came into awareness about how wrong it was for people to say the N-word in the beginning of 2019. 2019, sorry. I don't know, it was either one of that, I don't know. 2019. That's when I really started seeing people talking about it, and I remember seeing a picture on Twitter and it was can you say the N-word? Are you black? Then it was yes. Are you white? Mixed with white? Yeah, go away. Mixed with white? No. And that's when I started learning about it. I don't know if you guys had saw that, but it was recently. I didn't know. This is an excuse, but at the time I really, really, really didn't know any better. I didn't know the severity of my words. I didn't know what it meant when I said it. I didn't know how disgusting it was for a non-black person to say it. addressing the 2019 video for everyone who's on here again, I had the privilege enough to sit back and say, I'm just rapping a song and being silly and shaking my ass, and I thought that was funny and cute. I thought, oh, I could say it. Like, I didn't even think I'm saying the N-word right now in a song, because I wasn't fully conscious or aware that it was really deeply wrong for people that aren't black to say the N-word until very recently, like a year ago. Y'all don't know Emma, educate her. Don't start saying she's manipulative or faking. I don't want to come off that I'm manipulative or faking at all, although I know that a lot of people are going to be very skeptical and don't want to forgive me at all, and you're completely valid. Girl, you were 14. How do you not know that word was bad? Like, of course I knew that that word was bad. Everybody on some degree knows what the N-word means, how it was used by white people, but I wasn't aware of anything regarding, like, racial justice. I never heard a black person speak about in my life why white people shouldn't say the N-word. I was stupid and immature and naive, and I thought it was funny. I thought that the shock factor jokes were funny. That really is my explanation. That's my explanation for why I said that and thought it was funny, even though it's completely wrong and there's no reason. I accept all the attacks and hate that I'm getting. Don't start accusing her of homophobia. What the fuck? If the people who leaked those vids came to you first, would you have opened up to us or kept it hidden? Well, that is kind of what happened. The person, like, followed, like, a lot of, like, some fan accounts and posted the video, and then, like, 30 minutes later, I came on here. With the hard R, LMAO, not cute. It's not just not cute, it's fucking disgusting and wrong. And a lot of people, if I was in seeing this outside of myself, if I saw a creator that I really like say that, even though it doesn't directly impact me, I would be fucking disgusted and angry, and I know why everyone doesn't forgive me. I said it with the hard R because I thought it was funny. I thought, oh, it's shocking to, like, say such a derogatory term, like, this is funny as fuck. Like, I had the privilege to sit there and think that that was funny. I said it casually. I said it in a song. What year was the video in, Emma? 2015 or 2016? But you said that you never said it. I didn't, when I saw those videos that came to me, I really didn't remember even ever saying that or thinking that that was funny. I was shocked. You weren't 13, I was 14. Right when your song was about to come out too. Damn, that doesn't matter at all. You regret your choices, of course. I was so stupid and not funny and immature and disgusting, and what I said is beyond hurtful, and everything deserves to be over for me. I'm not saying that to garner sympathy. Like, actually, like, I would say this about anyone else. The same standard that I hold other people to, the same way I've called out people who have used the N-word, the same should happen to me. Are you racist? No. The people, like, making jokes and stuff and, like, editing and, like, putting me in blackface and photoshopping me to look like a black woman, what are you doing? Do you see what you're, like, continuing, where you're making a joke out of white people saying the N-word and, like, turning it into a meme when it's, like, no, this is serious and it needs to be called out. Are you ever going to say the N-word again? I've been conscious about never saying the N-word in music, in conversation, ever since I came into awareness. about it. I deserve everything that comes to me. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurt. I related to you so much. I can only imagine like how like shocked and disappointed and disgusted sorry, and upset you were. Like